I enrolled for embedded systems.
Introduction to data analytics and machine learning.
Introduction to modern application development.
Project planning and control.
Introduction to programming in सीख था.
I did the health research fundamentals.
Introduction to airplane performance.
This is my 11th exam.
FAB certificate कर चुका हूँ मैं.
I'm an associate professor in chemistry at Pachayappa's College, Chennai.
Research scholar.
I'm a scientist in DRDO.
Employed in a TVS group.
I'm a pediatrician.
I'm working in Chennai port.
I'm 17 years old now.
Completed my 12th.
Working at Yamaha Motors R&D.
I'm working in the Adyar Cancer Institute in Chennai.
I feel much happy to attend this exam.
Learning experience is excellent.
Whatever the questions posted in the forum, it's immediately being answered. That is an amazing work what they are doing at really.
With respect to NPTEL, the quality of lectures and delivery, the contents to the students, no doubt, unquestionable. And it's too good. The examination today I really enjoyed.
I've been traveling more than 2 hours daily. I just hearing the entire video conversation throughout my journey, like not sitting in home.
I was working in a different domain totally, like mainframes. So the course which I took was Introduction to Modern Application Development. So this course was very helpful because I've learned new technologies.
The course content was very extraordinary, to be precise. Even if you compare to other websites, they don't offer certification like MIT or any Carnegie Mellon open courseware. But this is a very good initiative by the IITs and IIScs, which can improve the standard of education.
I was expecting to get gold medal by IIT, but I don't know it will be there or not.
It's a nice opportunity for people outside of IITs to be able to take an exam that is conducted by IIT. So the standards are pretty good, obviously.
I have learned more in these 3 months than taking some papers in the college.
Even at the age of 50 plus, we are getting some enthusiasm to go through all these lectures and all those things.
Another person from my college has taken it in another center, and both of us feel that the teaching was absolutely brilliant throughout the course. And it's not only theory, even practice is there. They actually showed us through the flight lab, and they actually had very, very practical examples.
For youngster, definitely it is useful. But this type of courses, if you find in other places, it is very, very costly. But here it is, for learning purpose, it is cheap. For obtaining a certificate, it is only a nominal fees.
I appreciate the initiative of MHRD and the strenuous efforts taken by the IIT groups for providing the latest and technically sound education on online mode.
This is the first time I felt that some course for working professionals, and it is well organized as such.
Nowadays, doctors are expected to do a lot of research also, apart from seeing patients. So this course helped me to learn a lot.
It was a nice experience. It's wonderful in sitting along with the students and solving the problems. Makes us to be more concentrated with the course, to have a better deliverability of the content, to the recent trends are in par with the reputed institutions.
This course is really like, bringing a bridge across what we are doing now and what we are going to do in the future.
This program will be the harbinger of a big intervention in India in the area of online education, so that we can address the grand challenge of providing high quality and useful education to a very, very large number, probably the largest number of youngsters in the world.
Yes, we are live now. Please start.
Rekha madam.
Yes, sir.
Okay, by what time you are starting, madam?
Sir, I think another 2 or 3 minutes. We are
Okay,
supposed to
no
start.
problem. Absolutely no problem.
Ma'am, we are live, ma'am. We can start actually.
Yeah, I think Uma Shankar, sir.
Madam, I am here, madam. One more minute. The principal sir will join. One more minute. Madam, I am here, madam. One more minute. The principal sir will join. One more minute.
Sure, sure.
No, madam.
Can I start, Uma Shankar, sir? Are we live?
Madam, you can start. No issue. Rekha, madam, you can start.
Yes. A very happy morning to one and all present here. Myself, Professor Rekha C. from Soundarya Institute of Management and Science, Bangalore. First of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining this online workshop. I feel great and proud to say that this workshop has been organized by the Soundarya Institute of Management and Science in association with NPTEL team, IIT Madras, for the very first time after we established NPTEL local chapter in 2019, that is after a successful of 3 years. It's a privilege to say our success story that we had a chronological order of success in each year where students have come out with the NPTEL certification in a good number. Now, it's my privilege to welcome and introduce our Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Kirtan Kumar, a leader who determined, focused, and always wants to achieve collectively as a team. Is a man who wants to help students to make their dreams to reality. Sir, a heartily welcome to you. My warm welcome to Mr. K. Mathai, the Director of SAT, who is known as an upright officer and has served as an ex-commissioner Mandya, ex-assistant commissioner of BBMP, ex-administrator of DPAR of Sakala Mission of Government of Karnataka. Sir has conferred the Karnataka Rajyotsava Award by Newspaper Association of Karnataka and Occasional Excellence Award by Rotary Club in the year 2019. Sir, a heartfelt welcome to you, sir. My welcome to our beloved principal, Dr. Suresh C. Hegadi, who is serving in the field of education for more than 35 years. Sir is a great visionary and always work towards the upliftment of the institution. He is a great support to our staff and the students and a humble man with great humanity. Sir, a hearty welcome to you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
I also extend my welcome to our Vice Principal, Mr. Shivakumar Ganachari, sir, and IQAC Coordinator, Mr. Ashwin Koti. At last, I welcome you, sir. At last, I bid a warm welcome to all our renowned speakers, delegates, and participants, faculty members, and students across the colleges and university. My warmest welcome to the speaker of the day, Madam Vaishali, and all the NPTEL coordinators who have assembled here for this session. And I would extend my deep sense of gratitude to all the speakers and delegates who are here, who have taken their valuable time and joining us today to be a part of this workshop. We are really honored to have you all with us. Thank you.
Madam, shall I start?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Very good morning to one and all. Myself, Uma Shankar Eligar, Assistant Professor, the Department of Civil Engineering, and also the single point of contact of SWAYAM local NPTEL chapter from Guru Nanak Dev Engineering College, Bidar. Respected the officials of NPTEL and our beloved principal, Dr. Ravindra Eklarkar sir, and the resource person of today's workshop, Ms. Vaishali madam, and who is currently working as a project engineer at NPTEL, and respected principal and the SPOC of Soundarya Institute of Management and Science, Bangalore, and respected heads of all the departments and departmental NPTEL coordinators and faculty members, and my dear student participants. New Year greetings to all of you, and warm welcome to the NPTEL Awareness e-workshop. We all witness the need of online learning during the pandemic situations for the last 2.5 years, from school to colleges, and all the academic institutions are conducted the online classes to avoid the academic loss to the students. But IIT realized the need of online learning from the long back around 2003, and they started the online learning through IIT Bombay through remote centers, and later on now the NPTEL platform in the year 2014 with the IIT Madras along with 8 IITs and the IIC Bangalore under the umbrella of MHRD. And I personally believe that the NPTEL is the most suitable platform to develop self-learning capabilities and enhance skills that are required for career development. This workshop helps everyone to have awareness on NPTEL and its benefits. I congratulate the NPTEL team members for achievement made in the online learning through NPTEL. Now it's my privilege, being a spark of our college, to speak few words about my institute. Guru Nanak Dev Engineering College, Bidar, a premier center of technical education, was established in August 1980. Our institute is having a legacy of 41 years of excellence. The college is approved by AICTE New Delhi, and also it is ISO certified institute, and it has been accredited 2 times in the year during the year 2005 and 2009 from the National Board of Accreditation. And in the last decade, the college has progressed in leaps and bounds under the
students are joining the Zoom meet. I think we have already said this link is for faculty members and Spox. So can you ask the students to read the meet?
Sure.
And stream through the YouTube link.
Sure. I already forwarded that information there. Now they'll exit from that meeting, madam. I already informed it.
This Zoom meet is only for faculty and Spox. So
yes,
can you please ask them to leave the meet and join the YouTube live stream?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sure, ma'am. Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption. I think in the last decade, the college has progressed in leaps and bounds under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Chairman Dr. Sardar Balbir Singh Ji and Vice Chairperson Mrs. Reshma Kaur Ji. At present, the college is offering 7 UG and 3 PG programs, including MBA and PhD programs, with 2,000 plus students in the campus. And our main strength is our management, the best infrastructure and dedicated faculty and extraordinary students. And with this, the introduction about my college, now I would like to call upon our respected principal, Dr. Ravindra Eklarkar sir, to deliver the guest speech on this occasion. Sir, it's over to you.
So very good morning to all of you. Dignitaries present on the today's occasion of NPTEL Awareness e-workshop being organized by Guru Nanak Dev Engineering College and Soundarya Institute of Management and Science, Bangalore. So I feel proud to be here on the occasion of NPTEL workshop. Today's resource person, Ms. Vaishali Bal, Project Engineer NPTEL, our SPOC, Uma Shankar Eligar, and Professor Rekha Madam, Soundarya Institute of Management and Science, Bangalore, and all the officials present over here. So this NPTEL workshop is a project of MHRD initiated by 7 Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, Delhi, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, Guwahati, and Roorkee, along with the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore in 2003, to provide quality education to anyone interested in learning from the IITs. So the main goal was to create web and video courses in all major branches of engineering and physical sciences at the undergraduate and postgraduate levels, and management courses at the postgraduate level. So this NPTEL, the online course, is really helping all the students. It's not necessary for them to just go to IITs. It was very difficult earlier, but with the introduction of online courses and with the introduction of these NPTEL courses, it becomes easy for all the students of any part of the country to log in and just attend the course delivered by eminent personalities, eminent resource persons from various IITs and all. So with respect to the NPTEL online courses also, our SPOC Uma Shankar is also really doing good in organizing many activities and motivating and encouraging the students to enroll the courses for NPTEL. So details of NPTEL local chapter GNDC, I would like to just highlight. Swayam NPTEL local chapter GNDC was established in 13 January 2017. Today, 5 years we have completed. Every semester, enrollment of courses from students and faculties are around 1300 to 1400. Total registrations for exam is around now 250 plus students. Total students awarded with certification is 117, and total faculties awarded with certification until now is 76. And we are working towards increasing this number. We are bringing the awareness among the students, how important it is and how effective and how good they learn from this, so that they can become a good leaders in the particular domain. So as far as achievements in NPTEL is concerned, we are active SPOC, awarded to SPOC in July, December 2019 and January, April 2020. 3 faculty members are awarded with gold certificates in accreditation and outcome-based learning course. One of our student, Mansi Patil from Civil Department, awarded with gold certificate in course design of RCC road bridges. One of our faculty, Uma Shankar Aligar, which is POC, single point of contact, is topper in the course accreditation and outcome-based learning. So these are the few other achievements of our NPTEL center. So we definitely work towards encouraging the students and faculty members and motivate them to enroll the course and continue with the NPTEL courses and come out with the good results. Or the faculty members, definitely they'll become more distinct to teach their students with more confidence. So finally I would like to thank all the officials present over here for their support in conducting this NPTEL workshop. I thank one and all present over here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would request our beloved principal, Dr. Suresh A. Kadi, to propose the guest speaking for the day.
Yes, good morning to one and all present here. In fact, today we are all assembled here for one-day workshop, and the purpose of this is to create awareness and bring to the kind notice of all the participants the benefits the students and the faculty are going to get through this NPTEL exam only. I feel it is my privilege and honor to give a brief introduction about the Soundarya Institute of Management and Science. Ladies and gentlemen, it is one of the premier educational institutions of a Soundarya Education Trust, started way back in 2007 by our beloved chairman, Sir Sri Soundarya P. Manjappa. The intention of starting this Soundarya Institute of Management and Science was to impart quality higher education, produce competent and capable students community who are going to face the challenges of globalized competitive world, and at the same time to produce good human beings who are going to contribute to construct a better society to live in. The college is affiliated to Bangalore University, having a permanent affiliation, and even it is recognized by the UGC under 2F and 12B. And I'm very happy to bring to your kind notice, we have recently completed our second cycle NAC process also and got a B+ in grading. As of now, we are offering 8 P's, that is UG programs, namely BCom, BBA General, BBA Aviation Management, then a Computer Science, a Pure Science, a Journalism, BA Criminology, and a BSc Forensic Science. In addition to ACE UG programs, we have offered 3 PG programs also, that is MCom, MFA, and a post-graduation diploma in e-commerce. We strictly follow the curriculum of Bangalore University, but there is a gap between what we teach and what the industry expects from the students community. And to bridge this gap, we have introduced n number of value-added certification program, and I'm happy to bring to the kind notice of one and all present here that we are making to the maximum use, the certification programs being offered by NPTEL. So majority of our faculty members, along with the students, are taking this NPTEL examination. And it has brought tremendous changes, as far as the faculties are concerned and even the students are concerned with regard to their capability, capacity, and updated knowledge also. In fact, because of this NPTEL examination, it was possible for our students to grab golden job opportunities, especially in the multinational companies. I really appreciate the initiation and efforts being put by the team members of NPTEL, And I will assure on behalf of Soundarya Institute of Management and Science, in the days to come, more and more number of students will take NPTEL examination along with our faculty members also. And whatever kind of support and active involvement is expected from our institution by the team of NPTEL, definitely will extend that kind of support and involvement to the members of NPTEL team, so as to see how best they can make all these certification programs being offered by the NPTEL a successful one, meaningful one also. And I really, before concluding, once again appreciate the members of NPTEL team for organizing today's workshop, which will bring a kind of awareness not only in the minds of the faculty, but also in the students community. And as a result of that, in the days to come, you can see more and more number of students along with the faculty registering themselves for NPTEL examination. And on behalf of members of the SIMS family, I assure you, wholehearted support and wish you all the best for the today's workshop. Over to Rekha Madam.
Thank you, sir. It was indeed a great information about our institution. Just to add one or two lines about the NPTEL was started in the institution in the year 2019. Since then, more than 1,000 students have registered for the course, and more than 300 plus students have cleared the examination in the field of science, technology, engineering, management, and interdisciplinary. Our institution was also recognized under top 100 in the year 2019-20. Out of 3 years, our institution SPOC has received 2 times the Best Mentor Award. So hence, the NPTEL program in our institution has become a best learning tool for all the advanced learners at the institution level, especially in this period where e-learning initiatives are major important in higher education so that they can reskill their knowledge to the next level. So with this note, I would request the NPTEL team to take over the session, and thanks for the opportunity for us to give a brief outline about Soundarya Institution of Management and Science. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you.
Once again, I will take another few minutes to introduce today's resource person. Mrs. Vaishali Bhal was completed the Master of Technology in Electronics and Communication with specialization in wireless communication from Punjab University. And Madam has started as career as assistant professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication, and he has worked around 5 years and has mentored both BTech and MTech students during his career, and is also the the academic quality control team member, and also he is the active the R&D the cell member, and also yes, Madam has served as the SPOC coordinator for the university, and Madam is having around the 12 research publication in his name in the field of the wireless communications. Now the Madam has joined the IIT Kanpur, the NPTEL IIT Kanpur as a project engineer in the 2019, and now Madam is handling and coordinating the local chapter activities of the NPTEL. With this information, okay, I'll put forward the today's research person in front of you all, the Mrs. Vaishali Bal Madam. Okay, now it's over to you, Madam. Please start the session. Thank you, Madam.
I request the NPTEL team. My director is trying to, to log into the meeting. Can you please allow him?
Yeah, the team at IITM, please take care
Yeah,
of
I
this.
just
Madam,
unlocked
sir
it.
is busy. Sir is busy.
I just unlocked it. Actually, it was locked due to the crowd. Now I
Yes.
release the lock. He can join now. Yeah, he's joined now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And before beginning, again, I would like to request all the dignitaries who have joined today's session to please keep your mic on mute and cameras off, just to avoid shifting of the spotlight. And also, if the students have joined this Zoom link, please join through YouTube. Our chat window is enabled for you to ask questions. So please, students, if they have joined this meeting, please leave the meeting and join through YouTube. And with this, I would like to begin. Very warm welcome. I'm Vaishali Behel, signing in from IIT Kanpur. Thanks to all the dignitaries of both the host institutions, their principals, directors, faculty members, students who have spared their time for this session, and the host institutions, Soundarya Institute of Management Science, Bangalore, and Guru Nanak Dev Engineering College, be there for inviting us and hosting this NPTEL awareness session. Warm welcome to all, and to all the viewers who have joined through YouTube. Please stay with us throughout these 2 hours of online awareness workshop, and all your queries will be handled, and you will get to know about what NPTEL is and how it is. It has different initiatives for everybody, be it faculty, be it student, or be it anybody. So with this, without taking much time, I would like to dive into my presentation for today. So let's begin today's session. Shall we log the meeting again? Ma'am, principal sir has joined. Okay, just all right.
Rekha ma'am, has the director joined?
Yes, sir. Yes, madam.
Okay. So just let me log the meeting first, and then we shall begin with today's session.
Yeah, I just logged her.
Thank you. So NPTEL, as rightly explained by both our dignitaries from both institutions, it's a project of MHRD, now the Ministry of Education. It's a national program on technology enhanced learning. It started with a vision that I'll be just telling you in a minute. It's now a biggest online repository. Repository means a library where contents are stored. Now diving into certification, we have domains being offered, we have faculty development programs and many other initiatives which have been introduced through the journey of 18 years. Yes, this is a longest running project of India, which is a multi-institutional project. Back in time when this came into existence in 2003, there were a lack of good quality content being delivered because of the lack of good faculty members and not upgradation and not similarity between what is taught at different colleges. So with a mission and a vision to provide a high quality affordable content to larger masses outside IIT, this project came into existence with 8 parent institutions, 7 IITs and IIT Bangalore being there. So IIT Bombay, Delhi, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, Guwahati, and Roorkee, and IIT Bangalore, these parent 8 institutions started forming video lectures and web courses for the students who wants to study through this online medium. Back in 2003, if you even think about online education, it was a very big thing. Now, because of pandemic, you realize its importance because now it has become relevant to today's time. You started learning through online portal because of that, and MOOCs came into existence. It's an Indian MOOC, so it's an indigenous project. Started as a web and online content, we moved ahead to giving certifications in the courses, to many more initiatives that we'll be discussing as we go ahead. I would like to just stop the video of somebody who has joined. Okay. Again, I would like to request everyone who is joining through Zoom link, please keep your mics on mute and cameras off. Thank you. Now telling you about how you can get to NPTEL. Its website is nptel.ac.in. Like I told, it's one of the largest online repository of engineering course material, because all 8 parent institutions are technical institutions, but it's not just restricted to engineering course material. It touches basic sciences, humanities, social sciences, law, management, agriculture, and wide variety of disciplines are touched while delivering these courses. So you will get to see subject of your interest into the list that is offered by the NPTEL. It's one of the most successful multi-institutional projects. Different institutions run this project together. That's why it's a success and the longest running one. Impact of this project you can see on your screen. It's an educational project. It has 3.7 million YouTube subscribers, which eventually has risen again from the stats. It has 1.3 billion YouTube views, with 52,000 plus hours of video content being present on our sites with English subtitles, and 2,300 plus courses being there. So that's the impact of this educational project has on people, not just restricting its wings to India. We have our candidates, we have our learners from outside India too, that you'll get to know as we move ahead with this. So what we do is we offer courses in the format of 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and 12 weeks in order to learn. Earlier, we started with the web and video, then we switched to this format. We do conduct online proctored examination. Proctored examination means students needs to go to the exam center and then sit and write the examination. It's in the online mode because computer is there for you to answer the questions. So that's the credibility of NPTEL. And our toppers, there are students who complete as many number of courses as they have connected with us since 2013, since we started introducing this certification into 2014. The setup of the studio is inserted in this picture. You can see how professor is recording. Sometimes classes are being taught in that studio itself. So you can understand the credibility of what content is being taught to you. Nothing is diluted because IIT students also learn from the same content that is delivered to people from outside IIT too. So that's a glimpse of a studio setup. Getting ahead, coming to a very important term, which you might have heard about, SWAYAM. SWAYAM is a study web of active learning for young aspiring minds, just expanding the acronym for you. SWAYAM is a national MOOCs portal. You have heard about a lot of MOOCs portal. Thanks to this pandemic, you started exploring the ways to learn something new. So SWAYAM is a national MOOCs portal. Under this, 9 verticals are there: AICTE, CEC, IGNOU, IIMB, NCRT, NIOS, NITTTR, NPTEL, and UGC. So NPTEL is one of them. NPTEL is a national coordinator for engineering, UG and PG courses, but not just restricted to engineering because its parent institutions are engineering institutions. That's why it's engineering. NPTEL does the technical maintenance of SWAYAM. So where does these MOOCs, these MOOCs becomes relevant in today's time? Now, if you understand the scenario of job, like Principal Sir, Dr. Suresh, the head sir has said, many students have got the benefit of getting jobs in good MNCs through these NPTEL certifications. Now, how this has benefit them? These MOOCs platforms gives you the opportunity to learn cross-discipline, which your curriculum might not allow you. If you are a student of mechanical and you're interested in learning programming, or you are interested in artificial intelligence, or you are a student of computer science, but you want to develop something in robotics, so you need to understand some basics of mechanical engineering, and vice versa, it's applicable to all branches. You can learn across disciplines. It just widens your approach. It just gives you more opportunities in the field where you want to get employed. Number 2, these learnings can make you specialize in a particular field. If you are doing an engineering, which is a wider like computer science, and you are interested in doing something in data science, So these MOOCs provide you that opportunity to start from scratch and reach till the expertise level in order to gain a specialization, which we call as domain specialization, a domain certificate. So that's why MOOCs became relevant, and you don't need to take admission into some college or anybody else. You can, with your degrees, with your jobs, you can learn anywhere, anytime. Just need a good internet connection, and you might be having. That's why you are watching this. So you can learn. So learning should not stop. So that's how MOOCs is helping to widen your intelligence and just opening for you the more opportunities that's there in the job scenario. So now, getting ahead, what will we be discussing in today's this online workshop is credit transfer, internships, soft skill trainings, domain scholar that I just mentioned, lab workshops, faculty development points, and many others. But before that, earlier we used to have these awareness sessions in the offline mode. We used to come to colleges, we used to interact with students, faculty members, take their feedbacks, clarify their doubts. But since now this is going on in online format, we introduced a form of a Mentimeter questions. These are the survey questions, just to know our audience a little bit. So Stefana, my colleague Stefana will be sharing her screen and will be asking you some survey questions which you need to answer through your mobile. Stefana, are we ready with the first Mentimeter question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please share your screen. Yeah, the first question that will come up after you just log in into this menti.com, enter the code 376529997, or you can directly scan the QR code that's up on your screen. Yeah, go to menti.com, either enter the code. The code is there on the top of the screen. Are you a student or a faculty? This is just a basic question. We want to know our audience. Are you a student or faculty? I'll be also taking some questions from the YouTube chat box. Are you a student or faculty? You can start voting. We would just like to know our audience a little better. Or faculty. Okay, we can start. Okay. Students are answering in the chat box. Okay. You can see a lot of students have joined. We can have the timer, Stefano. Are you a student or faculty? All right. Okay, many of them have replied in the chat box. I can see. Okay. All right, the voting lines are closed. I can see people who have voted. Majority are students and also faculty members are there. Yeah, thanks for voting for this question. Shall we move ahead to the next Mentimeter question? Yeah. How many courses do we have on NPTEL website? I just told about this a moment ago. What do you think? How many courses do we have on NPTEL website? 300, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. You need to vote whichever approximation you feel is nearby. Okay, I can see answer coming in for 2,000. All right, Rekha Mama has replied in the chat box. All right now. Okay, answers are coming in. Okay, voting lines are closed now. So everybody who has voted for 2000, the correct answer is 2000 because 2300 plus courses are there on our NPTEL website. Thanks, Stefano, for these Mentimeter questions. I'll get back to you during the session. So I'll quickly hop back to my presentation. So telling you about the first point that I'm going to discuss is about credit transfer. As you know, the guidelines given by AICTE and UGC, credits are to be implemented into your DMCs through MOOCs platform. So you need to study a set of courses for your degrees in a particular semester. Those credits are to be earned through MOOCs. So what UGC has given the guideline, we are just taking an example of that. As per UGC norms, 14 hours of learning is equivalent to 1 credit. Like I told you, we have 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and 12 weeks courses. How we distribute that credit transfer for 4 weeks course, the example is there. Take an example of 4 weeks. We have video hour contents of 10 hours for that 4 weeks course. Every week, we release one assignment. So assignment is of 1 hour that typically we're going to spend 1 hour for solving that, if you're expertise in that. So 14 hours of engagement is there. So that 14 hours of learning is equivalent to 1 credit as per UGC. So we give 4 hours, we give 4 weeks course, for the recommendation of the 4 weeks course, we recommend 1 credit. For 8 weeks course, NPTEL recommendation is of 2 credit. And for 12 weeks course, NPTEL recommends 3 credits. So these are again recommendations. All our recommendation is written at the back of a certificate that you will get after completion of NPTEL course. Now, how this distribution is done, it is displayed in this. For typically watching the video lectures of a week, a learner usually spends 3 to 4 hours a week. And then assignment is there every week. So for solving that assignment, a learner engagement is around for 2 hours a week. Then there are also notes, text transcripts, references, sometimes live interactions are there that are given by course instructors, I mean faculty members who are giving that course. So the learner spends around 1 hour a week in that. Then there is an important tab called discussion forum, which not most of the students take benefit of, but we urge them to please use this beneficial tool. It's for you, because peer learning happens through that discussion forum. There are learners who have enrolled for that course from pan-India, not just pan-India, across nations too. So they can ask some questions which are coming in their mind to subject. So you can take a benefit of thinking in that perspective too. So the typical learner engagement is around 1 hour a week for that. So now if college or university wants to count the discussion forum or extra material, the time being spent on the extra material, 1 extra credit can be assigned to the courses. So that's our recommendation, and that's how credit transfer is recommended by the NPTEL. Now, to understand that process a little better, university can definitely pass the regulations regarding the credit transfer as per the discussions with their academic senates and councils. You can select core courses, elective courses, or basic pass and fail courses through NPTEL. Can be a list of courses for every degree, every year, or some general transfer policy, like a student needs to complete a set of certain courses given by you in particular year or in a particular degree. It's upon them when they want to complete that. All the autonomous and deemed universities can make their own policy for credit transfer. But just keep this thing in mind. You need to have an alternate mechanism for the students who do not pass NPTEL courses. Like you have in your examinations, during your college examination or your final university examination, there are supplementary exams or complementary exams, but NPTEL as of now does not conduct any supplementary examination. Our exams happen 2 times a year with different set of courses. The course might repeat in the same year, that might repeat in the coming year, or they might repeat in next year. So you cannot be definite about it. Exams happen twice a year. That means for Jan-April semester, we have a set of courses. Like now we have a set of 600 courses being released. So we are having our examinations in April and in March by dividing those 2 courses. Different set of courses are there for the examination. So if students fail in one of them, they won't be getting a chance to reappear in April itself or during this session itself. So once that course repeats again, then he or she will be able to again re-register and appear for the examination, but not before that. So always try to have an alternate mechanism for the students who might fail in the NPTEL courses. Now keep it flexible, not mandatory for all students. Why we are saying this? First year students are completely new to the college education. Now because of pandemic, so 12th, the students coming from the schools might be knowing about online education, but it's still different as compared to school education and college education. So don't tie them up, don't make it mandatory, just give them voluntary choice. And also for the final year students who are graduating, don't tie their degree with the NPTEL courses, because if results go haywire, their degree might be at halt. So keep this flexibility in while designing your guidelines. NPTEL domains can be looked up for minors or specializations in the area. Now, as per the AICTE model, as you know, they have asked to introduce some minors of a particular engineering discipline into the majors of different disciplines. So you can definitely look up the NPTEL domains for introducing those minors. So that's the recommendation that we provide from the NPTEL side regarding the credit transfer. Now, getting ahead, not just this credit transfer is preached to the other institutions and other universities. In IITs too, we practice this. So IIT Madras, IIT Kanpur, Roorkee, Palakkad, IIT Tirupati, IIT Bombay have approved credit transfer for their students who are doing the courses through the NPTEL. So direct credits are imbibed into their DMCs and mark sheets. IIT Kharagpur has a different mechanism. They ask the people who are doing PhD program, the working professionals who are doing PhD over there, they need to complete the set of credits through NPTEL courses. So that should make you wonder that, see, IIT students are also learning through the NPTEL platform. That means no dilution is there in the content, thinking, okay, these are IIT students and these are students from non-IIT backgrounds. So something less should be taught, nothing like that. So this also provides them opportunity to learn across IITs. What I mean by across IITs, if some professor is there, if a student is taking a class of IIT Kanpur's professor is interested in doing the subject from a different professor who is delivering the course from IIT Madras, he or she is free to do that course through the NPTEL from that professor. So this provides them the opportunity to learn inter IITs as well. So that's the impact of NPTEL inside IITs. So getting ahead with the opportunity that's provided to our toppers of NPTEL courses. As you know, after every course, the list of candidates becomes toppers as per the passing criteria of NPTEL. I'll be discussing shortly. So internships opportunities are provided to the toppers. We provide them this opportunity to work with the IIT faculty member who has provided that course, completely dependent upon the faculty if they have slots available with them. So this is a paid internship. Students get stipend for that. So you can spend time at institute. It's a sort of a holistic development. They get to know the flavor of IIT culture and how IITs work. So you spend time at institute with that faculty, with his or her research group, and work on the project that faculty member gives you. So in 2018, we started this. So 40 students were shortlisted, and then 55 toppers were given this opportunity. In 2020, it could not happen because of pandemic. In 2021, again, 55 students have taken benefit, and winter session is going on in the online mode too. So that's how internship opportunities work for the NPTEL toppers, the students who have performed exceedingly well in the examination of that course. Next opportunity is of doing soft skill training. Next opportunity is of soft skill training. So if the importance of this training comes when you are nearing your final year. So when the placements season starts in your college, or you are going outside to get jobs, so there at that time soft skills definitely play a huge role, and you get to know the importance of this. So I would urge, if to all the viewers, if your college is providing you such opportunity, please take benefit of it. The trainings will be helpful for you in one or the other format. You might be very technically sound, but during your interview, through it can last a day, or if it's divided in even 2 days, everything needs something called communication. So you need to communicate your idea, what's there in your mind, to your future employer. So here, what soft skill play a huge role, be it your interpersonal skills, be it your resume building, or if I tell you broadly about any context of soft skills. So we started taking this initiative of training our NPTEL certified candidates who are our NPTEL stars and toppers, who are coming from nook and crannies of India, who did not get this opportunity to get placed. So they were writing to us. They are excellent performers in NPTEL courses, but because they did not have this opportunity to get placed, we started this trainings for them. So in this, employability assessment test is taken. And after shortlisting, a group of 10, just like GD is done, online interactive group sessions are conducted. So this type of training is provided by our NPTEL industry associates. We have tie-ups with our industries. These industries include both PSUs as well as private sector companies. They take NPTEL courses for training their employees, or upskilling and reskilling their employees. So after the group discussion, one-on-one HR mock interview is done, in which feedback is given to students regarding the areas in which they need to improve. So kind of polishing their soft skills. This is that type of training, because we know you are a technically sound person, but if you are lacking to communicate your idea, that's where this training plays a huge role in. So this module is for NPTEL toppers, local chapter students of tier 2 and tier 3 cities. So you can see the glimpse of the students. This training is in the online mode only. So training has been given, and feedback is given to them to improve where the areas is required to be improved. So next module of this training is of 7 or 14 days. This is for active local chapters who are coming from tier 2 and tier 3 cities. So it's a 20-hour training program. It's online again. So batch of 20 students from that active local chapter, preference given to stars and then toppers and then the certified candidates. So a pre-training online mock interview is taken by our NPTEL industry associates, and post-training interview again happens to see your improvement that you have done during this training. Employability assessment test is taken, it's same in both. And then online sessions on communication skills, writing skills, resume building, interpersonal skills, and importance of social networking in context of job search. You might be aware about LinkedIn and everything. So in order to make your certificates, your certifications, and your virtues to the future employers, this social networking in the context of job search plays a huge role. So in this type of module, there is a takeaway assignment that is to be submitted every day. So they can assign you a homework that you need to complete and show them the next day. There is a minimum attendance percentage of 80%. Why this is so much high? Because we want you to genuinely attend this training, because it's for your benefit. Then the eligibility participation certificate is given. Your resume comes in our pool, and when our industry associates ask us if you have some candidates with you whom we can recruit, so we give your recommendations to them. So you can see the training going on, the glimpse we have inserted. So in 2020, successfully completed for that year. So it's currently going on for next batch of 2020 students each. Now the output of such type of training is there on your screen. I know the numbers are not like mass recruitment that happen in colleges, but these are the students who did not get any opportunity of getting placed. Neither companies come to their campus, nor they are coming from very recognized institutions, but they have the urge to learn. They are very technically sound, but because of the lack of opportunity, we did not want them to not get where they wanted to get. So NPTEL provided recruitment opportunities to around many candidates who have undertaken such type of training. So Infosys, Capgemini, Texas, and Wiley have placed our students from these type of trainings. And also you can see the partners who are doing soft skill trainings for us. It includes companies like TCS, Cognizant, Capgemini, and Infosys, and many other. HCL Technologies are also there. IBM is there. Companies from different backgrounds are there, not just restricted to computer science, but various other sectors as well. So that's how NPTEL toppers have performed in placement scenario. Now, a special type of recognition is given to the NPTEL toppers. So you can see the pattern. If you are on top, we give you various opportunities. So a domain scholar recognition is given to people who do NPTEL domain. Then NPTEL superstars, NPTEL evangelists, NPTEL motivated learners, NPTEL enthusiasts, NPTEL discipline stars, NPTEL believers. These are the various distinguished categories segregated for the NPTEL toppers who have performed very well. And the complete list is there on the NPTEL website. You go to nptel.ac.in. The very first tab in the header is NPTEL star. You click on that. All these links are clickable. You can see the list. It doesn't just restrict to students. Faculty members are there. People from various industries are there. Even homemakers are there. So they are enthusiastic for learning. So that's the recognition that we provide from the NPTEL side. Next, telling you a statistical analysis of NPTEL stars. You can see we started this NPTEL stars category in 2019. So you can see NPTEL domain stars, superstars, evangelists, and every distinguished category being mentioned in number format with you. So you can see in July, December 2021, around 113 people have obtained this domain scholar recognition. Now, this brings me to my next very important segment of NPTEL domain certification. But before that, Stefana, do we have another set of questions ready? Yeah, please share your screen. So again, 2 survey questions will be there up on the screen. So please vote for these questions. Let's make it a little bit more interactive. My colleague will be sharing the screen shortly. Yeah.
Is screen visible?
Yeah, your screen is visible, Stefana. Yeah.
We can start.
Okay, the same question, the same link, it's www.menti.com. Use the code that's up on the screen, 37652997. Question is, why should you do an NPTEL course? What are the benefits? It's a cloud-based question. You need to type the answer. And please keep this thing in mind, whatever you are typing, it's going to stay. So please type it carefully. Okay, I can see answers coming in. Employability, upskilling, reskilling, all right. Yeah, we can see answers coming in. Thanks, Rekha ma'am. I've seen your answer. Yeah. You can put the timer, Stephanie. Okay, now voting lines are closed. I can see answers, job-oriented knowledge, upskilling, reskilling, empathy. Okay, thank you all for participating in this question. So, Stephanie, can you move ahead to the next question? Yeah. Does your college or university extend credit transfer to the students for NPTEL courses? Please answer to this question if you know. All right, students who have voted have said yes. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Stephanie, for sharing your screen. You can see the answer. Okay, if you're a student and if you don't know whether the transfer is being practiced, please get in touch with your college authorities. All right, so getting back to my presentation, we are going to cover about now the domain certification. To answer you, Rekha ma'am, about it. So the purpose of that training is to provide the recruitment opportunities to those students who could not have it. So if you're coming from a tier 1 city and your college is reputed and is having that opportunity, so we don't want them to get devoid of that opportunity. That's why we are not inculcating tier 1 colleges into this training program. It's completely for tier 2 and tier 3 cities, active local chapters only. So now telling you about the domain certification. Sorry. Like I told, domain is a sort of specialization. Now to tell you its importance, I'll tell you a survey if you, I'm sorry. So if I'll tell you about a survey, there was a time with the same skill set, you can complete your job till your retirement. But in today's era, with all the updations happening in technologies, you can see the example of school teachers who were earlier very much comfortable with the whiteboard and marker or chalk and board are now equipped at that time of nearing their retirement with the they have to upgrade themselves to this online learning platforms too. So with all the updation in technologies happening, you need to upskill and reskill yourself every 5 years to stay relevant in the field where you're doing the job. So that's why the domains play a vital role in that. If you want to explore more domains, if you want to learn something new, so that's how this domain becomes relevant and beneficial. So what happens in this type of domain certification is we used to get a lot of feedbacks from students that we have done a particular set of course. We aim at reaching a point to get such type of specialization. So after opting course A, what course B should be opted to reach that path? So what Academic Senate at IITs did this, that the NPTEL Academic Council did is, they streamlined the list of courses in order to obtain a specialization, or what we call domains, in a particular discipline. So for 12 disciplines, we are offering 51 domains. So this will help you to begin from scratch and to reach till the expertise level. There are set of core courses which are to be completed, and there are set of elective courses which needs to be completed. So that's how the domain certification works. That. So what this will do is, if you are a faculty member and you have not studied a particular subject or domain during your education, you can reskill and upskill yourself in that domain which you will be about to teach, or if you want to explore your hands on that. And also this applies to people working in MNCs and the other sectors as well. So what this will do is, it will help you to broaden your horizon towards your career prospects. It will prepare you better for the technical competitions. What I mean by technical competition is, while you're sitting for the interview, if you in your interview, if you're having an additional add-on, a top up on your degree of obtaining a specialization, it will play a huge role during that interview process as well. So it will prepare you better for the technical competitions that are ahead. What is this? It's a type of a certification in a specific area of a discipline. So it's a specialization. How it is done? A set of core and elective courses, like I mentioned, are there, and a minimum percentage of score has to be obtained in each of them, and aggregate has to be maintained. And also this is to be completed within 3 years. So 1 to 3 years, depending upon your speed, you can complete the domain certification. So briefing you more about it, you go to nptel.ac.in/NOC tab, you click over there, then you go to domain. You will be getting a list of domains being offered. So like I told, for 12 disciplines, we are offering 51 domains. For example, if I take an example of aerospace engineering, we are offering the domain in flight mechanics. For biotech and bioscience, we again offer 4 domains. Similarly for chemical, civil engineering, faculty discipline. Faculty discipline is for the teachers who are either just starting their career in teaching domains. So faculty domain fundamental can be touched, or faculty domain advanced can be explored. Humanities and social sciences, management, mathematics, computer science and engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical, metallurgy, and material engineering. This provides you the opportunity to learn across disciplines. What I mean by that, a mechanical engineer is it's completely free to learn from the electrical engineering domain or computer engineering domain. So the choice is yours, which domain you want to explore and you want to learn. So we are offering these many domains with this. This is how a sample domain certificate looks like. It has your photograph. You register at the time of registration of examination, your name, domain name, what you have obtained, discipline. It has signature of both CCE as well as NPTEL coordinator, your roll number, and the complete marks sheet of all the courses that you have done for that domain. And all the marks are e-verifiable. Your result can be verified by your college authorities or even by your employers if they want to validate your result at any point. So that's how sample domain certificate looks like. This is a gist of NPTEL domain scholars of previous year when we started giving this domain certification. As you can see, 43 faculty members have gotten this domain scholars recognition, 11 being students and 8 being employed and 15 being others. So 60 was the number back in 2020 when we were calculating this. So every semester around 500 candidates are just 1 or 2 courses away to obtain this domain scholar recognition. So you can see data science, faculty domains being the top priority in which domains are being explored by faculty members. So I'll be just taking you to give you a walkthrough of the domain 2. Let me just take you to the website. Are you able to see my screen, Stephana?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Go to nptel.ac.in, like I just mentioned during the start. You can see the impact over there, click on NPTEL online courses. So upon clicking on NPTEL online courses, it will take you to the NOC website. In this website, it has the list of courses, domains, information on NPTEL semesters. Information on NPTEL semester means we have our deadlines and list of courses being declared way before time. So all the timelines, exam dates are mentioned over here too. Now telling you about domain, you click on this domain tab. This is a domain website. So over here, you can see the domain scholars who have obtained this domain recognition. It includes a lot of faculty members, students, people from various MNCs and corporates too. So now click on to know more about domains and courses. It will take you to domain certification page, giving you an example of computer science. I click on computer science. I have 5 domains being offered. I click on AI, artificial intelligence. Once you enter into this, you can see the list of courses. Complete guidelines are there. You need to complete 4 core courses. And then if I scroll down, you need to complete 2 elective courses in order to obtain domain certification in artificial intelligence. So now from 4 core courses also, there are options in front of you. Now, what this option means is, if you are seeing from the first serial number, there are 2 courses being given by 2 different professors of different IITs. So these are just course number 1. So don't confuse yourselves. So there are 2 options being given to you. Archive link of the courses. Archive means if the course has run previously, you can click on this link and get back and see the videos and check if some prerequisite is required or not. And make yourself equipped with all the things that you need to know before starting this course. And if that course is up for the enrollment in that particular semester, the enroll now link will also be there. So since we are open for enrollment, so enroll now link is active. Then similarly for the other, like for the Python for data science, again, we have 2 professors offering courses, the same subject into by 2 different completely organizations. So you can select from them. And also in the elective format, we have around 6 options for you to choose 2. So you can select as per your choice, and you can complete your domain certification after completing the courses, maintaining the criteria of marks. I'll tell you what's that too. It's the complete list is there. You can see you need to maintain your average score greater than equal to 60 across courses. So your average has to be there. Your passing has to be more than 55 in every of the course. And it is attainable because you can see the domain scholars are there. The list is there on the website. Now, taking you back to the nptel.ac.in, if you click on NPTEL stars, like I told you, the complete list is there. I click on domain scholars. So every semester domain scholars is mentioned. The very first domain scholar, as you can see in June 2019, Mr. Pamir Roy. If I tell you the story of this boy, he is a mechanical engineering student who wanted to do something in robotics. So he wanted to learn AI. So he did this AI through NPTEL domains. So that's how we got our first domain scholar. So he has visited with us. We have felicitated him in different NPTEL workshops too. So we are very proud of our learners. So you can see the complete guidelines that is to be adhered to for obtaining domain certification is mentioned on our website. So everything is transparent. All the documents that we'll be discussing today, every marks, every formula calculation is mentioned on the website as well. So taking you back to this semester of July, December that just concluded, you can see around 113 people being there who got this domain scholar certification. So now moving back to my presentation for the day. Let me hop back to this. All right. Now coming to the next initiative, in-person lab certification courses. So if you are a student who enjoys hands-on training and you like working in laboratories, so this opportunity is also there. This is also given to toppers. A 1-week in-person workshops happen at various IITs. accommodation can be inside IIT too. So theory is taught and practical sessions are there. So after completing a set of experiments designed by the professor, a lab examination happens. And if you clear that, you will get in-person lab certification course certificate. So in 2019, many have been conducted, you can see, in Chennai, Pune, Kolkata. So ISERs, IITDMs, and different institutions do this. In 2022, in 2020 as well, in Chennai, 2 workshops happen. In 2021, it's in the online mode. So this in-person lab workshops will again start once the pandemic gets over and people can start getting inside the labs for performing the experiments. So that's another set of initiative taken by the NPTEL. Next comes the important point for faculty members. So if you are a faculty of any institution, NPTEL has done an MOU with AICTE to recognize their UG and advanced PG courses as FTP courses. So faculty development program, you know how this plays a role in your academic growth and in your personal growth as well. So while doing the NPTEL course, you will be able to earn an FTP certificate too during the semester without taking any leaves or without waiting for semester to conclude. So during the semester, you'll be able to do the courses which are AICTE approved for the FTP. The list is available on the website. You go to nptel.ac.in and the list is there. Giving you an example, if 600 courses are up for enrollment, more than 415 or 420 are AICTE FTP approved courses. What I mean by approved courses, these courses are UG elective and advanced and PG courses. So it does not restrict these courses to only faculty. It's available for every learner. But faculty member will get an additional benefit of doing the course and earning one more certificate. What's the process? It's same for every learner. You need to enroll for a course. You need to register and write the examination. And upon passing the examination based upon the passing criteria, you will earn a certificate. An additional link will come to you. It's NPTEL AICTE FTP certificate link of ₹100. You need to fill it and you will be earning an e-certificate. That's how a certificate looks like. It has logo of NPTEL, AICTE, your photograph that you fill at the time of registration, your name, the course name in which you have done this, along with your marks that you have obtained. It will have signature of both NPTEL coordinator, Professor Andrew Soundarya, and advisor at that time of AICTE. It will have your roll number, and again, this can be validated. So criteria, what AICTE has given us is they consider 4 weeks NPTEL course equivalent to half FTP points for 1 week, 8 weeks of NPTEL course as one full FTP of 1 week, and 12 weeks course equivalent to 1.5 FTP. So you get to know how to inculcate these points in your CAS calculation. So this has been of a great benefit for faculty members. Now, number one, you don't need to take a leave, any of your academic leave for going to the other institutions. You can learn while the semester is going on if you are already doing a course. So the content that is being taught is going to stay with you, because in your login IDs, those videos will be there. The assignments will be there that you will be filling as the process is there to pass the NPTEL examination too. So it's of a great benefit. This content is going to stay with you, and faculty members have obtained FTP certificates once it was launched, as MOU was signed back in 2018. Next initiative is for every GATE aspirant. So GATE is not just a qualifying examination for getting entry into PG in IITs and ISERs, but it's important to get PSU job. So NPTEL relaunched its GATE portal by mapping the GATE questions to the NPTEL videos. So your question-wise solutions are mapped to the videos of IIT professors, and also topic-wise mapping has been done. If some question is asked in a year of an NPTEL, so at what time this problem was solved by the IIT professor during his video lecture, that you need to see it very carefully. So that mapping has been done. So in the second phase, we'll be releasing more practice test questions for GATE preparation. But for now, you can explore this GATE platform. It's present on the nptel.ac.in website itself. A separate tab of GATE is there. You click over there, it will take you to this preparation platform. So it's of a huge benefit to everybody who. The next initiative is of conducting examinations outside India. So this indigenous project has taken a leap and has reached across the borders too. So every year we used to get candidates who used to fly back to India to give examinations in our proctored centers. But since the borders were closed, so we started exploring the methods, and we have established exam partners outside India too, in Dubai and Sri Lanka. So Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah has 3 exam centers, and Colombo and Jaffna in Sri Lanka also has our exam partners. So around 229 students have given the examination of NPTEL who are in these countries. So next initiative is of translation. So like we have transcripts under each of the videos if transcripts are present. So those transcripts are translated into 8 regional languages. That's another initiative for the learners who are comfortable in reading the content in their vernacular or their regional language. So Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Tamil, and Telugu. In 8 of these languages, the content is being translated. So you can take a benefit out of it. Don't stop your learning. So you can read the content in these languages, in whichever you are comfortable with. This is details. Many courses have already been converted, and many are in the online mode. So in the ongoing mode. So if your course, which is of your interest, has been translated, you can download a sample book. This is a glimpse of Hindi as an example that I have inserted over here. So for example, A Joy of Computing Using Python. This course has been translated into different regional languages too. So I have inserted a glimpse of Hindi over here. It's available in a book format. So rather than downloading PDF-wise lectures, in a single click, you'll be able to download the complete book and you'll be able to start reading it for your anytime convenience. So similarly for power electronics, cost accounting, working capital management, and various other subjects have been translated. Next is the initiative of special lecture series. In 2020, we started this initiative in April of special lecture series. You can see around 230 sessions have been already been up on our YouTube website. It's a 1-hour interactive session with the eminent personalities of big short companies. So we have Google's VP on board, IBM's VP, different IAS, PCS officers, income tax head, and from various domains. So it covers wide variety of topics, not just restricting to technological enhancement, but also general topics are being covered. So if any of the videos of your concern, please take a benefit out of it. They are sharing their experiences. They are telling what's needed in today's time and how the job scenario is changing. So everything under the sun is discussed. So next, briefing you about the age distribution. So when I tell you about proctored examinations, we get questions, what age of people used to come to give exams. So you can see on your screen, we have people from the age group of 10 to 15 and even 86 to 90 years coming to our examination centers and giving the examinations. I'm going to tell you a stats from the previous examinations too. Our attendance percentage is quite high. So people come to the exam centers for giving examinations because we conduct that proctored exam only in the final. So you can see a majority is being from 21 to 25 years, but these kids from 10 to 15 years, based upon their interest in learning, they opt for NPTEL courses. And also the people who are 80 plus are giving courses of NPTEL. They don't need to take a job. They don't need any credit transfer, but out of that enthusiasm to learn, they are learning the courses from the NPTEL. That keeps us moving and constantly bringing new initiatives for our learners. Now telling you about the highest NPTEL course takers, PKP Aditya Vignesh, he's a scientist in DRDO Bhubaneswar, has done around 47 courses through NPTEL. He's a constant exam giver and has obtained this distinguished achievement of doing courses, and not just him, but faculty members, students, and others from different job scenarios are there who have completed many courses from NPTEL. Now coming to the part, what are the steps involved in doing NPTEL certifications? Number one is to join any course. For joining any course, it's completely free of cost. That we call it as enrollment. So enrollments are up. So if course is of your interest, kindly enroll that course. You'll be able to see while enrolling how many candidates have already enrolled. Enroll using a single email ID. Just have a separate email ID for all your educational purposes. So enroll using that email ID. Why it is important? Because if you are going to give exams of two different courses, you want your exam center to be same, because your email ID is our identifier. So try to have it a single one, so that morning evening shift is divided for you for that exam day. Go through the videos, submit the assignments on time. Our assignments are time bound, as I told. So for submitting the assignments, deadline is there. Till now, everything is free because learning is free. Now, if you want to obtain an NPTEL certificate, you need to register for examination. You get a 2 weeks time. So since registrations are up, so if you're already enrolled for the course and you know how the content is going on, because week zero assignments are there, week 1 lectures are there, still you will have a deadline of more weeks to register for the exam. Per course registration fees is ₹1,000. So some waiver is given to certain categories. Then you have to download a hall ticket, because examination will happen in center. So final exam is going to be in the exam center, and in-person proctored examination will be there. So proctoring will be done by NPTEL institute representatives and the professors also who are on duties. Then based upon the NPTEL criteria, you will earn an e-certificate. What type of courses do we offer? 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and 12 weeks. Depending upon your interest, you can choose any duration course. It covers various disciplines: engineering, management, humanities, law, agriculture, and many others. For this session of Jan-April 2022, exam dates are in March and April. So on 27th March, some set of courses will be having their examination. Probably 4 and 8 weeks, first set of courses will be having their exams over there. Then April 23 and 24 are our exam dates. So 12 weeks course and some 8 weeks courses will be having their examination on those days. So while you are enrolling a course, you will get to know the exam date of your course. So in one day, you can give 2 examinations. In a particular semester, you can give 6 examinations. Our exams happen in morning and evening shift. So morning session is from 9 to 12 and afternoon session is from 2 to 5. I'll tell you how to enroll for a course. So let me just stop this and I'll just quickly share you my screen and we can go to the website. Now go to swayam.gov.in. I hope everybody is able to see my screen. Okay. Go to swayam.gov.in. Over there, you click on NPTEL. Once you click on NPTEL, it will take you to the NPTEL introduction page. You click on View Course Catalog. Upon doing this, all the courses which are up for the enrollment in alphabetical order will be displayed on your screen. You can click on any course as per your choice. The complete list is there. For example, if I also there are filters available for you. If you know what course you want to search on, from which discipline you want to search, or you want to go for the course related to the exam date, you can select the exam date, because I told you we are having exam on 23rd April and 24th April, and on 27th March you can select as per that also. I'm scrolling it down just to enroll for a course. For example, I want to go ahead with the C++ course. Okay, I'm going with this C++ course, but this is a UG course. All right, I'm going ahead with this applied linear algebra. Yeah, I'll tell you a difference between both courses that I have selected. First, telling you this course about introduction in programming through C++. The professor who's offering that course, Professor Abhiram from IIT Bombay, it's mentioned over here. A course introduction video is there. Join button is there, and how many candidates who have enrolled for the course is mentioned on your screen. It has a summary illustrated in front of you in the course page itself. The duration of course, its starting, its ending date, exam date, when examination will happen. Enrollment for this course will end by 31st January. Category in which it is coming, so which discipline is under which discipline this course comes, under which domain this course comes. Even this comes in programming domain, so you can see over here. Since it's a 12 weeks course, so 3 credits recommendation is from the NPTEL side. So its level is undergraduate, since it's a core course, right? So now coming on this page itself, you can see intended audience, what audiences we expect to attend this course, if there is some prerequisite required for the course, and industries which support this course. Also in the course layout, you'll be able to see complete syllabus being designated week-wise in front of you. And also if some books or reference material if professor wants you to acquire, it's mentioned. Then exam date is there, mentioned on the course page itself. Passing certificate criteria is there, that I'll be coming up next. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to join the course. You click on join button because I'm already logged in. So you will redirect it to a Gmail. And once you enroll for a course, you'll be taken to your profile. If you have already done NPTEL courses before using that same email ID, so you can review and join the course. Now, after joining a course, it will take you to the course page. So telling you about the course, you can see the same page getting back. I'm just taking it back. On your left-hand side, you can see the course outline. So if I click on the first link, so all the videos related to certification criteria, MCQ, MSQ assignments, subjective assignments, and every detail in the form of video lectures as a help is mentioned over here. You can click on the link and you can learn from this. Now, like I was telling you, week 1 assignments are already released. So sorry, week 0 assignments are released. So week 0 is a practice assignment that you can submit and see and check your answers too if you are ready for that course or if some prerequisite is needed. Even week 1 content is up on our website of a course. So after enrollment, you can start this. So see, enrollment is completely free and you need to submit your assignments in order to obtain marks. So marks can be tracked using this progress tab. So your week-wise scores will come under the assessment scores tab. Now there is a tab called announcements. In announcements, every week, if something is getting released, announcements will come on your email also, registered email also, and also on this announcement app. So we urge you to just check it once a week at least to see if some newer announcements are updated. Emails will also be sent to you. And then you can see complete details of exam dates and everything mentioned on under the announcement tab as such. Now, next is Ask a Question tab. This tab is a discussion forum tab. It will take you to discussion forum. I'm just clicking here. Discussion forum is there. Professors, TAs, teaching assistants are there to answer your questions. You are helping the professor out, and sometimes professors are also there. So your queries will be answered within a particular time span of 24 hours. So please post your questions if you have any, and that will be answered. And next is a mentor tab. This tab is for active for local chapters students. If your college is an LC, so please while filling your form, select that yes, my college is a local chapter, and fill your college name very carefully. Why this is important is when your colleges are rated, because we release a rating tables every semester after the course run. When your college is rated, your marks play a huge role in getting your college into that rating table. And also the benefit of selecting yes is you will be able to get mentors from your institutions, like your faculty members can act as mentor for you. So if you are having any doubt that you're comfortable asking your faculty, they can guide you to your some doubts in assignments or in the lectures as well. So and many more benefits that I'll be discussing about the local chapters too. So please select these things very carefully while enrolling for a course. Now I'll take you to the next course that I just mentioned. So you can see this course, it's upcoming course, UG and PG course. since it's a PG course as well, so this is coming under AICTE approved FTP course. So AICTE approved FTP course, if you're a faculty member, please look up for this, because you will be able to earn an extra certificate of FTP if you are doing such type of course, which is AICTE approved FTP course. It's open for everybody. It's open for all UG, PG and everyone. But for faculty, this is an add-on advantage. Now, if you are a faculty member and enrolling for a course, what you need to keep in mind is, while filling your details, just fill your profession as faculty. Now, okay, I'll be taking you back over here, and I shall just stop sharing my screen. So that's the steps involved for registration, for the enrollment, and then registration will come up for filling as per your interest, the courses that you want to register and give exams for. Now, what is the passing criteria? About credits, I have told 4 weeks equivalent to 1 credit, 8 weeks equivalent to 2 credits, and 12 weeks course equivalent to 3 credits. Now, telling you about scoring is, like, every week we release 1 assignment, like I told. So 4 weeks we'll be having 4 assignments. We used to get a lot of feedback that because of unforced circumstances, you missed some of the assignments, so your scores will be hampered or something like that. So what we did is, we started taking best out of the number of assignments that we released. So for 4 weeks course, 3 best assignments out of 4 are taken into account. For 8 weeks course, best 6 assignments are taken into account out of 8. For 12 weeks courses, best 8 out of 12 are considered. So if you are going for the courses which is of 12 weeks, so best 8 will be counted. So please perform good in best 8 at least. So this assignment score is important. Why I'm telling you this is important? Because you need to obtain your final score will be addition of both, and you need to pass individually in assignments as well as in your final proctored exam. 40% is the passing criteria for each, and also as an accumulated score. So based upon that, you need to obtain at least greater than or equal to 10 out of 25. Why I'm saying 25? Because your final score will be having 25% of the marks that you have obtained in your assignments, and proctored examination out of 100, 75% is considered for the final score calculation. So that means average assignment score should be greater than or equal to 10 out of 25. Exam scores should be greater than or equal to 30 out of 75. That is 40%, 40% at least in both of them. And your final score should be greater than or equal to 40. So if your marks are less than 40%, then I'm sorry, no certificate is given from the NPTEL side. If your marks are falling under the bracket of 40 to 59%, successful completion certificate is given. If you have scored greater than or equal to 60%, elite certificate is given to you. If your marks are falling under the bracket of 75 to 89%, elite plus silver certificate. So silver medal is embossed on the certificate. If your marks are greater than or equal to 90%, so elite plus gold certificate. So gold medal is embossed on the certificate that you will get. So that's how the certification works. So that means best 8 out of 12 means that out of 800, you need to get at least 40%. And out of 600 in 8 weeks, you need to get at least 40%. And out of 300, you need to get at least 40%. So that's how the scoring works, and complete details are there on every course introduction page as well on our NPTEL website too. So this is how a NPTEL certificate looks like. This is an example of elite plus gold and the person being a topper of 10% of that course. It will have your photograph, your name, your course name that you have done, consolidated marks, and also individual marks, individually in both online assessments as well as the proctored exam. Total number of candidates who are certified in that course will also be mentioned. It will have signatures of both the dignitaries and also the institute which has offered the course and for what length it has been offered. And if it is offered in collaboration with our industry associates, their logo will also be there. The back side of a certificate looks like this. It has your roll number and your address details, the type of certificates that we give, and also credit recommendation. So this is an example of an 8-week certificate because 2 NPTEL credits are recommended. It's a QR verifiable, so you can scan the QR code. It will take you to the result page of that certificate. Additional 1 credit may be awarded if a university deems it to be fit. So in order to know about the credit transfer policy of your institution, you need to get in touch with your college management. So that's how the NPTEL certificate looks like. I've told you the process of going to swayam.gov.in, course introduction page, how it looks like. Now for this example, some prerequisite is required. So you need, because it's an advanced aircraft maintenance course, you need to get through the basic of, aircraft maintenance course. Then you'll be able to do this advanced level course. We have gone through this slide. Next is how once the week starts, so you can see a distribution of lectures, like I told. So videos are mentioned for every lecture. So if you find the video to be having a lot of content, because the content is recorded in studios. So while you are this is the difference between face-to-face teaching and online teaching is faculty member is recording in front of a camera. He's not having an audience in front. If you are teaching in a class, we get to see your faces, we get to see you are tired or whether we should stop or not. But if you're feeling content is much, please pause the video, take a break, then come back. If you feel you have missed something and you want to revisit, please go back and then see the video. So it's in your hands how you want to see the videos. And also if a download link is present, please download the video if bandwidth allows you, and you can see it at any time of your convenience. Then, like I told, our assignments are time bound. So our assignments are auto graded and time bound. This is an example of the assignment which ended back in Feb 2021, 3rd Feb 2021 at 11:59 p.m. So after this, our servers won't be accepting any answers submitted by you, and your marks will be displayed the moment this timeline passes. So you will get to know your answers. Our assignments are MCQ, MSQ based, programming based, subjective assignments too. So this is an example of MSQ and MCQ assignment. The boxes that you see, check boxes, are for the MSQ answers and radio buttons are for the MCQ answers. So you will get to know your result the moment this timeline passes. Next are total supports programming assignments. So for the courses which requires programming assignments to be submitted, like C, C++, Python, Java, Verilog, and other program MATLAB and other programming languages. So you'll be able to submit, write a program, compile it, run it, and submit it. And after the deadline passes, your result will come up for that assignment. Next is there are some certain subjects in social sciences or humanities which require you to write an essay or you need to upload a document. So you can go ahead with such type of assignments if professor has allocated these assignments in the course that you have opted for. Next is a discussion forum. I just told you, please visit this forum, ask a question if you're having any doubts, so your queries will be clarified. Because the learners, the peer learners along with you are not just from your college, they're from different colleges, pan-India and abroad as well. Now, getting ahead is a glimpse of, it's a summary of NPTEL online certification. We started this certification in March 2014. You can see till now how much enrollments have been done. So 1.58 crores plus enrollments are there. And the percentage is quite high of the registration too. So 15.1 lakh exam registrations have happened till now since we started the examinations. And the certificates that candidates gets is e-verifiable, and these are from IITs and IISc Bangalore. The feedback of the NPTEL, you can go to our NPTEL stars page, see the feedbacks link present over there. You can go to YouTube channel, feedback videos are there. You can visit our FB handle or Instagram handle, so updates and photographs and videos are there. Now, just telling you a gist, statistical gist of the online summary. You can see various departments have offered courses that are across various disciplines. So number of courses are huge that are being offered till July 2021. So it doesn't include the 600 courses which are up for the enrollment. And the parent institutions, 8 parent institutions are all those offer the courses, along with the other IITs and IIITs and ISERs as well, and also the colleges, institutions from abroad too, like TU Berlin's KTH Royal Institution has offered 7 courses in collaboration with us, and also Texas A&M. And with industry associates too, like Glass Academy, we have offered courses for civil engineering with Google, IBM also. Courses are offered by the NPTEL. Duration of courses, our courses are of 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and 12 weeks. 12 and 8 being most popular because of credit transfer and the duration of, the content that is delivered required for that course, the syllabus that is to be completed for that course requires that length to be, the course to be of that length. So you can see, but still 4 weeks courses are there. If you are new to the online learning and you want to get equipped with something new being taught in that format of 4 weeks, please go ahead and take 4 weeks course as well. So that's the duration. And like I was telling, exam attendance percentage. So if you are thinking whether students are turning up to the campus or to the exam centers or not, we have relevantly very high exam attendance percentage. So you can see 89% people have turned up for the examination in July, December 2021 as well. So that's the exam percentage, and passing percentage is also high. If you are doing your assignments on your own, and if you are going through the video lectures carefully and you have an understanding of that subject, you'll be able to get good marks, because these toppers are also students just like you. So pass percentage is also high. It's a gender stats. You can see we expect this to be at least equal in the upcoming semester. Faculty participation is also good because we have an FTP certificate being given to faculty member because of our MAU with AICTE. So faculty participation has also increased across various semesters. Now this brings me back to my next segment of this presentation. So SWAYAM NPTEL local chapters. Both our host institutions are our local chapters. So what does this mean? If you remember, the mission and vision with which this NPTEL came into existence is to get this quality content reach the masses. So masses are academic communities where we want this to come. So we NPTEL team brought up this concept of an interface, forming an interface between NPTEL and academic communities, is establishing local chapters. So in 2015 March, this concept began. We never required any membership fees for establishing an LC. It's completely free of cost. No building is needed, no billboard is needed, no minimum number of members are needed. So what is required from your side is, if you are an institution that is not yet a local chapter, what we need is a letter from your head of institution agreeing to set up a local chapter and nominating a person as a single point of contact for us and giving their details. So after the verification from IITM side, IITM will allocate you an LC ID, and you will become our local chapter. So LC is basically an interface between NPTEL and the colleges, so that we can interact and engage, take the feedbacks and everything. So very first benefit of becoming an LC is right up on your screen, NPTEL content. If your college is in an area which is not having good access to internet, and you want NPTEL content for your faculty members and students, so you can get this copied by the nearby NPTEL office, and that content can be shared on the LAN, which is accessible to all, either in your computer labs or in your library. So they can take benefit of the NPTEL content. So that's a very first benefit. Next is benefit of becoming an LC is you can request for an exam city. Examinations are conducted by TCS ION, that's our exam partner. So if your city is not yet an exam city, we have exam cities pan India. But if it's not yet in your city and you have around 200 plus candidates per session of the exam day, you can request for establishing an exam city. That can be done from your SPOC dashboard. After the formation of LC, the spokes, SPOCs are given 2 dashboards. From their dashboards, they can request for exam city, they can update the profile if it's required. They can see that their timelines, because they have to perform on our behalf for them, because they are our intermediators. So they can communicate you about what initiatives NPTEL is taking, what are the timelines and guidelines approaching. They can nominate the faculty members of local chapters as mentors for their students. So how this is important and relevant is, if you are a faculty member and your college is a local chapter, you can become mentor for your students. Your students will be called as mentees. You can be a type of a local help present for them. We do understand we have live interactive sessions, and we have that discussion forum tab. But there are certain students which are reluctant and shy to ask on those platforms. They are more comfortable because you are approachable to them. So why not become mentor for them? For that, a faculty member needs to enroll for the course, not mandatorily give exam, just enroll for the course. Fill yourself, your profession as faculty, select that, yes, my college is a local chapter, fill the college name carefully. Then ask your SPOC that you want to become a mentor. Your SPOC from his or her dashboard can make you as a mentor. Then after becoming a mentor, you need to ask your students to go to their login. Of enrollment, like I just show you, I have a mentor tab up. So if I'm a student and my college is having a teacher acting as a mentor, the name will be displayed. So you just need to display, you need to select that faculty as a mentor. Your students will be able to see which faculty members are nominated as mentor. And you can ask your students to make you as a mentor for them. Next is availability of fee waiver. It's a waive off in a form of depending upon the availability of funds. It's a waive off for tier 2 and tier 3 city colleges only, and for the students who are from economically weaker section. It's not a merit-based scholarship. It's a fee waiver for them. Next, very important thing is you are having an SPOC dashboard with you, in which every direct detail of learners' data, it's a dynamic data, what they are registering, what they are doing, whether they have completed the assignment or not, their scores, their hall tickets, their mark sheets, their enrollment IDs, everything is shared to you under that one SPOC dashboard. So we have we got the feedback from a lot of our SPOCs that has benefited them during their NAC accreditations or NIF rankings or AICT inspections, that yes, the college is following that MOOCs imbibement there because of sharing of that data as well. Like I told you, it began in March 2015. Now we are a family of 4,500 plus LCs. So you can see it's not just restricted to 1 or 2 states. It's pan India and also abroad too, that you'll see in the coming slides. So we have our LCs being established in from Jammu Kashmir till Lakshadweep and Andaman Islands too. So we have our LCs over there too. So that's how this interface is working, and we are very proud of our SPOCs because they take because of them, this is a popular MHRD project too. So local chapters which are established outside India too, because we have our learners who wants to study from this platform, your indigenous platform. So we have established local chapters in abroad too, and soon there will be more local chapters addition from the outside India as well. And then there's a page for every local chapter. I would just like to show you how to get into that page. You just go to nptel.ac.in. This page is available in public domain. So click on SWAYAM NPTEL local chapter. If you want to know whether your college is a local chapter or not, you click on details on SWAYAM NPTEL local chapters and fill your college name in the search tab. Like both our host institution, Soundarya Institute of Management and Sciences has a local chapter page, like you can see. The name of the SPOC, her designation, when this college is partnering with us, college ID, type of institution, and this college is an active local chapter. So you can see from the tabular format also the number of candidates who have passed the examination, who have been present, who have obtained gold, elite, silver, successful, and participation certificate as well, or whether some topper has been there or not, or whether NPTEL stars have been there or not. So every detail in the table is present. So this page is there in the public domain. So you can see, and also for the other institution too, that page is there. Mr. Uma Shankar Yaligar Assistant Professor of Civil Engineering, that's the SPOC, since when that institution has been partnering with us and how many candidates have obtained certificate. Everything is mentioned in the public domain. So getting you back, that's how you get into that page of every LC. Now, the participation of an LC is definitely higher in the final exams because you have a supervision of an SPOC with you who is constantly reminding you, telling you about the timelines and guidelines. And you can see the participation of LC fraction from total registration is obviously higher. Now, how you being a faculty member of an LC can help your students, or not even from LC, how can you being a faculty can help your students to choose the right course? Just tell them about the institution policy regarding credit transfer, or how many courses do they allow that is to be done through MOOCs. Choice of courses, whether they can do some core course or some elective course. You can tell the adequate difficulty level. I mean, if a course requires students of third year to be following that course, and if they want to do it in second year, they might feel a hurdle because there might be some prerequisite to that course as well. So you being a faculty can engage that adequate depth and breadth required for doing a course and can help them choose the course carefully. You can become mentors, like I told you, the process of becoming a mentor, and after becoming a mentor, you will be able to remind your student in your tab, you'll be able to see whether your mentees have done the assignment, have read the assignment, and what marks they have obtained. So you'll be able to track the progress of your mentees too. You can also take the periodic classes of doubt clearance for them. Earlier, when college used to be offline, so lab faculty members used to spare a lab hour in clearing the doubts. So these are just the recommendations from our side, but being a mentor, you can help them. And also, based upon the performance of your mentees, you can earn a separate certificate that's called mentorship certificate. So of being a mentor. So if you fulfill the criteria of scoring at least more than 10 mentorship points in a course, and at least one of your mentees getting a certificate. So the score calculation is on our website, but still I would like to elaborate the formula. Number of mentees who in the bracket is the score, whose score is from 40 to 59 plus 5 times number of mentees whose score is from 60 to 74 plus 8 times number of mentees whose score are from 75 to 89 plus 20 times number of mentees whose score are 90 plus number of mentees with the capping of 10, because we don't want institutions who are having hundreds of them. So we have put that capping. One mentor, one faculty member can do mentoring for 2 courses. That's our restriction. And also not more than 50 to 60 candidates should be there under one, because we already know you're having more courses for your teaching in your institute. So don't burden yourself. Please divide the candidates amongst 2 of the faculty members. So that's what we have discussed just now. The other interactions, like I told, we give recognitions to our SPOCs in the form of ratings. We release rating tables after every semester course run in the form of a top 100 LCs and also active local chapters. And then soft skill trainings for active LCs of tier 2 and tier 3 cities, and also for NPTEL toppers and star learners who are coming from these towns. Then participation as an exam observer. So when the pandemic hit, SPOCs have playing a huge role in becoming our exams observers for being from their cities. And also the translation that you are seeing, the rigorous check of translation quality and also translation are majorly helped by our SPOCs. So, and also we meet them every Thursday. Today is Thursday. So every Thursday from 5 to 6 through Google Meet, we take up their query. So a 1 hour query session for their help is running from past 1 year, so that they can ask their questions directly to us, and we very constructively take the feedbacks too. The participation of top 10 states, like you can see on your screen, is mentioned, and also the basic criteria of any LC staying as an active LC is given. At least 25 candidates from your LC should be present for the exam, and minimum 13 of them getting certified. That's the basic criteria of staying your local chapter and active local chapter. Now, based upon the rating formula that I'll be just showing you next, we give top 100 LCs, these ratings. So top 10 are rated as AAA, next 40 are rated as AA, and next 50 are rated as single A colleges. So AAA rated colleges are right up on your screen. You can see colleges from Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Haryana, Telangana being there, who are AAA colleges. So these very congratulations to all of them, and also to the colleges who are in top 100 and as well as active local chapters for this semester. This is the type of recognition we do. Earlier, till 2020, we were able, in Feb 2020, we were able to do our last physical format of felicitation ceremony. It's a type of an award ceremony for every zone, North, East, West, and South zone. We used to meet key SPOCs of that particular zone during this felicitation ceremony. So they used to come, we used to give them these recognition certificates and plaques, and they used to share their experiences, and also the colleges who are not in this category can get motivation out of them. So we used to meet and greet in that format. But since pandemic, we could not do that. But this is a type of recognition that reaches you. So the formula calculation is there on the website. This is an example of a certificate that we give to a AAA rated college and to the SPOC as well as to the college. And also a similar format is there for AA and single A and active LCs too. Then a special recognition is given. We have introduced some different categories of special recognition for our LCs. The best new LCs, which are inside top 100 and outside top 100. Then best faculty participation. If the faculty members from your institutions have performed exceedingly well, then you can get this into this category of best faculty participation LC as well. Now LC based upon improvement in both rating points and certificate count. These are the categories for this. And then next is the Arts, Science and Commerce college category. So if your college falls in this category, again, inside top 100 and outside top 100 list is there. So obviously outside top 100 list is active LCs, which are being top performer in their category. So all these certificates, the templates of these certificates are there on our NPTEL website under the resources tab. You can see and explore. Next is, now we have been giving our LC ratings from last 4 years. And if your college has stayed consistent in these top 100 ratings, so they have been given this distinguished category of LC stars. So that's a recognition that we provide to our LC stars in this certificate format. SWAYAM dashboard, we have 2 dashboards. One is through the NPTEL, other is through SWAYAM. So every SPOC who are watching us knows about it. And if you're still facing any problem, please join us for today's session. We'll be giving you walkthroughs and we'll be seeing if you're having any problem or if you're having any query. Then there is a support for the SPOCs for attending conferences. It's a small form of a giveaway from us. We want them to grow also academically. So if you are an SPOC who is going to present papers, these are the conferences which are happening nationally in IITs, NITs, IIITs, CSIR labs, ISERs, and T4E conferences in the other institutions. So if you are presenting a paper, we just need your acceptance letter and your application and the other relevant documents that will be listed on in the link that opens for first 10 days in your SPOC dashboard of every month. So your registration fees and your travel, if any, is reimbursed from the NPTEL side with a capping of 25K. So if you are an SPOC and going to present, so please take benefit out of this initiative. And upon receiving and upon approval, you will be getting this support from our side. So that was all about this from my side. And Stefana, do we have a Mentimeter question with us? Stefana? Yeah. Okay, some 2 more Mentimeter questions for you. Okay, how many of you enjoy hands-on working in labs on experiments? Go to menti.com, use the code, and you can answer the question. How many of you enjoy hands-on working in labs on experiments? You can just put the timer. Okay, the voting lines are closed, but I have seen the answers from chat window as well as from this polling. Okay, the last question, Stefana, and then we can conclude today's session. What are the other initiatives you are aware of in NPTEL? Okay. Okay, Steph, now you can just close the voting. Oh, close the voting. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for everyone who has participated in the survey questions. That's from my side about it. You can stop sharing your screens right now. Yeah. Now we are good to conclude the session. Yeah, if you have any question, please feel free to ask. Yeah, to our dignitaries. Oh. I was going to conclude the session.
Can we conclude the session?
Yeah,
now?
yeah. We have discussed all about the NPTEL initiatives for the session. Yeah, then please go ahead now and conclude.
Madam, can I start my video?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not getting any access to start my video.
Stephana, please see the access is given to her.
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm your visible now.
Yes, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Ma'am, it's great honor to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of NPTEL team, IIT Madras, Guru Nanak College of Engineering, and Soundarya Institute of Management and Science. Ma'am, I express my sincere thanks to you for enriching our knowledge, not only in terms of NPTEL courses, but you have given a brief and a complete, in fact, it's a detailed walkthrough about the entire NPTEL course, the how to do the registrations, and what are the benefits that students can get, how will be the certification pattern, what are the various categories of certificates, what are the recognitions, and also you covered on credit transfer, internships, soft skill training, domain scholar, lab workshop. In fact, that was one of my interest area, which I really wanted to know about it, and FTP points. And again, there was not only just getting an FTP recognition for the staff members, but also the new initiative that NPTEL is coming up with translation. Actually, my institution also has taken one step, towards this project, and we are trying to associate with that. Along with that, the special lecture series. Yeah, we have attended a lot of special lecture series. I must say that even the other college institutions are also taking a benefit out of it. Ma'am, you have really enriched not only the knowledge, but also you have motivated us that how best we can train our students and make them to think out of box, because we always used to confine with our curriculum pattern, but the NPTEL prepares ourselves not only just being in a one square box, but to think beyond it. So on behalf of NPTEL team and from both the institution, I extend my sincere thanks to you, ma'am. Thank you, Vaishali, ma'am. Secondly, my thanks to the principal of Guru Nanak College, who has actively taken part, and he has shared the knowledge of his NPTEL programs in his institution. Thank you very much, sir, for joining this session. And I also extend my thanks to our CEO, director, and the principal of Soundarya Institution of Management and Science for joining this session. Thank you very much, sir. My sincere thanks to all the delegates who are present here, and the thanks to all the NPTEL coordinator, Madam Stefa and Nisha Madam, who has constantly supporting on technical aspects. And also a special thanks to all the invitees, student friends, and faculty members who have connected through YouTube and have enriched their knowledge. So I hope today we had a good takeaway with this, the awareness program. And I hope that we cross, our standard of learning to our next level. And as you rightly said, this is a time to upskill ourselves and reskill ourselves. And definitely, we try to do our best in achieving a greater height, not only with respect to the students, but also with the faculty community. We try to upgrade and make the students a better person in terms of technology, in terms of as a knowledgeable person who can best sell himself to the market. So that's more important. Selling is not just a word of selling, but telling that how best he can be a better person in the society. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. And I extend my big thank on behalf of both the institution for the NPTEL team for conducting such a wonderful program, which is most thought-provoking and very enriching. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Rekha ma'am, for such heartfelt thanks. We would like to extend our warm thanks to managements of both the host institutions, to Soundarya Institute of Management and Science and Guru Nanak Dev Engineering College. Both the managements have been such a nice to ask us to organize such workshops. Thanks to directors and CEOs and principals for sparing their valuable time to stay connected with us throughout this session. Thanks to all faculty members, and I hope this will be of a great benefit for you and you will take some or the other takeaway from today's session. Thanks to students for joining us for today's workshop. The video link of YouTube will be there throughout. So if you want to share it with your friends, you can go ahead and share. Thanks to IITM's NPTEL team, Stefana and Nisha, and also NPTEL's studio team for making this streaming live on YouTube for the custom run. And thanks everyone, and have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Stefana, we can stop live streaming.
Yes, ma'am. Studio team shall end the live.
Madam, if you are not ended the meeting, Zoom meeting, can I request for a photo of all the delegates who are present here? If you have not banded up the Zoom meeting.